I think we all had the feeling of not doing something at the time we had to do it and wonder what we could do to not procrastinate over things. But before we discuss the solutions of it, we should really know the causes of it. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel or welcome to the channel, and in today's video we're gonna talk about procrastination, the causes of it and how we could deal with it. So let's roll the intro. We often watch thousands of videos about procrastination, read hundreds of books about self-growth, but we forget the sole purpose of these books and videos, which is to give you the direction to the solution of your problem, not to solve your problem. We ourselves have to find the solution to our particular problem, but this laziness comes in between. One of the reasons that we procrastinate is that we don't think procrastination can be habit. But if we treat it as a habit, then we can deal with it. Because habit can be formed and can be forgotten. So basically, how habit is formed is that we do it again and again. And that's how exactly procrastination works. We not only do it for one time, we do it again and again. So one of the solutions of it is in the physics. We all know the first law of motion, which says if a body is in rest, then it tends to be in rest. And if it is in the motion, then it tends to be in motion until and unless an external force is acted upon it. Exactly in this way, the procrastination works. If we could just break the first barrier and just start to do something, then we are halfway done. It is not the work which is the problem, it is the avoidance of it. The 5-minute rule, the 2-minute rule or 25-minute rule, whatever you all can say it. But what it says, if you want to complete a particular work, then you have to just say to yourself that I'm just gonna do it for only 2 minutes only or 5 minutes only. But what it does is that it breaks the resistance of not doing any particular work and tricks your brain to go in a state of flow. Research says that if you start a particular work, then there's an 80% chance that you're gonna complete it. So hey, it's not me that's saying, it's the research thingy that is saying. The Pareto principle states that for many outcomes, about 80% of the consequences comes from only 20% of the cause. In other words, a small amount of causes have an outsized effect. You can use that 80/20 rule to prioritize the task that you need to get done during the day. The idea is that out of your entire task list, completing 20% of the task will result in 80% of the impact you can create for that day. So in order to have the most impact done, identify those tasks which have the most impact on your work and focus on those for the day. In this way, you will have more motivation for doing out the small things which are pending to be done. Before going on, if you are liking this video, then please consider liking and subscribing and sharing it to your peers who needs to hear this or watch this. We all have pains. Either it is the pain of not doing something, which is regret, or the pain of doing something, which is work. The stress and the anxiety of our pain is never gonna fade. So it is dependent on us. Which pain are we gonna embrace? The action or the inaction? And that decides the solutions to our problems. Things always takes more time than expected. It would be a very bad idea if you have not done your homework and want to do it in the school bus while going to the school, because things always takes more time than expected. So plan your work and don't push it to the edge of the deadline which you have been provided. So here we are at the end of the video, and if you want me to make more videos on these type of particular topics, then you can comment your thoughts in the comment section. I'll be more than happy to read them or even acknowledge them to making videos. So until then, I'll meet you in the next one. Peace.